Good afternoon, everybody. I am student meteorologist Justin Williams here to give you your North Georgia weather forecast. Behind me here is your satellite view of the Gulf of Mexico. We can even see parts of the Northeast here. And this is the tropical disturbance we were talking about yesterday, and it has officially formed into the first tropical storm of the Atlantic season here. And parts of that moisture really extends all the way up into parts of Canada, Northeast United States. But this up here near North Georgia, this is really colorful. This is not really rain or anything like that. These are just high top clouds. That's all they are. There's nothing to be worried about, no rain in them. But down here, there's definitely something to be worried about down here. Significant rainfall is going to be dropped or is dropping already over the next 24 hours, even with slight risk of severe thunderstorms and tornadoes. That will be happening over the next 24 hours. But really your biggest thing to worry about is going to be flooding and your flood warnings here. Over here in Corpus Christi, you guys are in a flood warning. 6 to 8 inches of rain is expected in the next 24 hours, and really that's not the end of it. Coastal flood warning and flood advisory from New Orleans to Lake Charles here. You guys are in a flood advisory, but Lake Charles all the way down to Galveston, you guys are in a coastal flood warning. And the biggest part about this, these are tide induced. The high tides are going to be 2 to 3 feet more than what they are normally, so that is what's going to be causing that coastal flooding. But down south towards Victoria, down to Corpus Christi and Harlingen, this is where some of that rainfall-induced coastal flooding could be a concern. Widespread 4 to 6 inches of rain is expected over the next 24 hours. Your forecast radar, though, let's take a look at how this is going to change and go into your next day or so. For the most part right now, we are mostly cloudy here in North Georgia, and that is the trend over really most of the southeast, especially extending down into Texas. It is just a big blob of rain and storms down here from that tropical storm Alberto. And as we take you on down through here into this evening time, it is really trying to make its way on out of Texas, but we have some stragglers down here. And these are going to be a mess once we go into overnight here. These like rounds and rounds of bands of storms just moving straight into Corpus Christi and north of Harlingen. These could drop significant amounts of rainfall. These are very intense, short-lived thunderstorms that are just going over the same area. That could be a recipe for flash flooding. And as we go into tomorrow, same deal here in the boot of Louisiana. You guys could be seeing something a little less concerning, but it could still cause some pretty moderate coastal flooding going into Thursday as well. North Georgia, we're going to be mostly clear going in Thursday. That's going to be kind of the thing for tonight. We're going to be partly cloudy, low of 64. We'll be clearing up tomorrow. The high of 91, mostly sunny, and that is going to be your trend going into the 7-day. Friday, we may be a little bit more cloudier than normal. We do have a tropical disturbance trying to make its way onto the southeast part of the United States near Florida and Savannah. Nothing really too concerning yet. It has a 10% chance of forming into a tropical cyclone. Very, very, very low, but we will keep an eye on that for you. But going into your weekend, highs of 96 really across the board until you go into Tuesday and Wednesday, 97 and 98. That is going to be humid and it is going to be hot. We are flirting with the triple digits, folks. But that is all from me. Once again, I am student meteorologist Justin Williams, and go Dogs.